Welcome to Talk English.
where stories connect us and inspire growth.
Let's begin this journey together.
Emily, if someone came to you today and said, I am a complete beginner, I want to speak English confidently, where do I even start? What would you tell them?
That is exactly what today is about. Because that question, where do I even start, is the most common question we get from our community. And today, we are going to answer it completely. Everything in one video. I'm Emily. Welcome to Talk English.
And I'm Jack, and I want to say something before we begin. When I started learning English, nobody gave me a clear roadmap. I just studied randomly, a little grammar here, a little vocabulary there, and wondered why I was not improving. Today, Emily is going to give you the roadmap I wish I had from day one.
This video is your complete starting point. Whether you have been learning English for 1 week or 2 years, what we cover today will change how you approach speaking English forever.
Stay with us until the end because every single section builds on the last one. And by the end, you will have a clear plan, a real plan. Not just motivation, an actual step-by-step guide.
Let's begin. Step 1, and this is the most important step of all. Understand what confident speaking actually means, because most learners have the wrong idea about this.
What do most people think it means?
Most people think confident speaking means no mistakes, perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, every sentence correct before it leaves your mouth.
And that is wrong?
Completely wrong. Confident speaking means you speak even when you are not sure. You keep going when you make a mistake. You find a way to communicate your meaning even if the words are not perfect.
So, confidence is not about being perfect. It is about not stopping.
Never stopping. Think about this. When a native English speaker makes a grammar mistake, do they stop talking and apologize?
No, they just keep going.
They keep going because the goal of speaking is communication, not perfection. The moment you accept this, everything changes. You stop waiting until you are ready because you are already ready.
I spent 2 years waiting until my English was perfect before I would speak. Those were 2 wasted years.
2 years of silence that helped nobody, especially not you. So from today, new rule. Speak first, fix later. Always.
Say this out loud right now. I will speak first, fix later.
Step 2. You do not need thousands of words to speak English confidently. You need 5 phrase families. Master these 5 and you can handle almost any conversation.
5 families. Tell me.
Family 1. Greeting and responding. Good morning. How are you? I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? Nice to meet you. It was great talking to you.
These are the phrases that open and close every single conversation.
Every single one. Family 2. Asking for help and clarification. Could you help me with something? I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Could you speak a little more slowly? Just to make sure I understood.
These phrases save you in any difficult moment. Any situation where you feel lost, these bring you back.
Family 3. Expressing yourself. I think. I feel. In my opinion. I'm not sure, but. What I mean is.
So instead of staying silent because you don't know the perfect word, you start with what I mean is and describe it your way.
Always. Family 4. Buying time. That's a good question. Let me think about that. Interesting. I've never thought about it that way before.
Buying time phrases. Every fluent speaker uses these, even native speakers. They are not cheating, they are natural conversation tools.
Completely natural. And family 5. Ending and transitioning. Actually, by the way, speaking of which, anyway, so.
These small words actually, anyway, so, they make conversations flow naturally. Without them, every sentence feels disconnected.
With them, you sound like a natural English speaker, even if everything else is simple.
Say one phrase from each family. Nice to meet you. Could you repeat that, please? What I mean is, let me think about that. Anyway.
Step 3. You need a daily speaking habit, not a weekly study session, a daily habit.
How much time every day?
15 minutes. That is all, but every single day. No exceptions.
What do I do in those 15 minutes?
5 minutes, talk to yourself, out loud in English. Describe what you see, what you are doing, what you are thinking. No pressure, no audience, just you and English.
5 minutes, talk to yourself. I did this. It felt very strange for 3 days. Then it started feeling completely natural.
5 minutes, shadow a native speaker. Find any English audio. This podcast works perfectly. And speak at exactly the same time. Same words, same speed, same rhythm. This trains your mouth to move at natural English speed.
And the last 5 minutes.
5 minutes, think in English. Look around you. Label everything in English. Think your thoughts in English. Not translate. Think directly. Start with simple things. I am hungry. The weather is cold today. I need to call my friend.
15 minutes total, split into 3 parts. Anyone can find 15 minutes in a day.
Anyone. On the commute, before bed, during lunch. The time is already there. You just choose what to do with it.
Think right now. What is one moment in your day when you can practice 15 minutes of English? Say it out loud.
That moment, protect it. Every single day.
Emily, I want to talk about something that I think is bigger than any phrase or any habit. The fear, the actual physical fear of speaking English in front of other people.
You are right. The fear is real, and it stops more people from speaking than any lack of vocabulary. So let's talk about it directly.
When I had to speak English, my heart would beat faster, my hands would get a little sweaty, my mind would go blank. Even words I knew completely would just disappear.
And here is why that happens. Your brain reads the situation as dangerous. Speaking a foreign language in front of others, your brain treats it like a threat. And when your brain senses threat, it reduces access to your language center, literally, physically, which is why words disappear exactly when you need them most.
So the fear is causing the blank mind, not the lack of vocabulary.
In most cases, yes. And here is how you reduce the fear. 3 specific things. First, prepare your opening sentence, just the first sentence. Before any situation, a meeting, a phone call, a presentation, prepare and practice your first sentence out loud. Just one sentence. Because once you start, the fear reduces significantly.
The beginning is the hardest part. Once you start, it gets easier.
Always. Second, take one breath before you speak. One slow breath. This physically tells your brain the situation is safe. It reduces the stress response. Just one breath. It works.
One breath. I actually do this before every difficult English conversation, and it genuinely helps.
Third, remember that mistakes are invisible to most listeners. What feels like a terrible mistake to you, most listeners do not even notice. They're focused on your message, not your grammar.
That is so reassuring, because I always imagined everyone was counting my mistakes.
Nobody is counting your mistakes. They're listening to your meaning. Give them meaning, and the mistakes become invisible.
Practice your fear response. Take one slow breath right now. Then say, "Good morning. Nice to meet you."
Step 5. Build your personal English environment. Your phone, your music, your shows, your podcasts. Make English part of your daily life, not just your study time.
What does this look like practically?
Change your phone language to English. Every notification, every menu, every setting in English. Your brain sees English hundreds of times per day without any extra effort.
That is such a simple change. I did this, and within 2 weeks, I noticed my reading speed improved.
Listen to one English podcast during your commute or exercise. Not to study, just to hear. Even if you only understand 50%, your ears are training every single day.
Watch one English show with English subtitles, not your own language subtitles. English subtitles force your brain to connect the sound with the word, not the translation.
And follow English social media accounts. English jokes, English news, English quotes. Small moments of English throughout your day add up to hours of exposure per week without any extra study time.
You are basically building an English world around yourself, inside your normal life.
Inside your completely normal life, no extra time needed, just different choices about what fills that time.
Think right now, what is one change you can make today to add more English to your daily life? Say it out loud in English.
Okay, let's put it all together. The complete roadmap. 5 steps.
Step 1.
Understand what confidence really means. Speak first. Fix later. Never wait for perfect.
Step 2.
Master the 5 phrase families. Greetings, help phrases, self-expression, time buyers, transitions.
Step 3.
15 minutes daily speaking habit. 5 minutes self-talk, 5 minutes shadowing, 5 minutes thinking in English.
Step 4.
Handle your fear. Prepare your first sentence. Take 1 breath. Remember, nobody counts your mistakes.
Step 5.
Build your English environment. Phone in English, English podcasts, English shows, English social media.
5 steps. That is the complete guide. Nothing else. No expensive courses, no special apps, no secret methods. Just these 5 steps done consistently every single day.
And which step should someone start with today?
Step 1, right now. After this video, say something in English, anything, out loud, to yourself, 1 sentence. That is your first step. That is how it begins. Before we finish, I want to say something to every person watching this right now.
Please.
You found this video for a reason. Maybe you have been learning English for a long time and feel stuck. Maybe you are just starting and feel overwhelmed. Maybe someone told you that you are not good at languages. Whatever brought you here today, I want you to know this.
You are already doing the right thing. Watching this, learning, trying. That is not nothing. That is everything.
The people who become confident English speakers are not the ones with the most talent. They're the ones who kept going. On the hard days, on the embarrassing days, on the days when the words disappeared and they felt like giving up. They kept going.
And now you have a roadmap. You know exactly what to do. The only question left is, will you start today?
Start today. Not tomorrow, not when you feel more ready. Today, right now. 1 sentence in English out loud.
Your challenge today, and this one is the most important one we have ever given.
After this video ends, record yourself saying 3 sentences in English on your phone. Just 3 sentences about anything. Your day, your name, what you want to do this week, anything.
You do not have to share the recording with anyone. Just listen to yourself. Hear your English and notice it is better than you think it is.
And then come to the comments and write, I did it. That is your commitment. That is your first step.
We will read every single comment. We will see your I did it, and we will be genuinely proud of you.
because starting is the hardest part, and you did it.
If today's complete guide helped you, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people find Talk English and start their journey.
And if you are not subscribed, join our Talk English family right now. Every week, real English for your real life.
Thank you so much for being here today. It genuinely means everything to us.
Take care, and remember,
Confident English is not about being perfect.
it is about never stopping.
Talk English is your place to grow.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
We hope you learned something new.
Subscribe for more lessons. Goodbye.